Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Carrie. This channel is all about Hawaii food and family, and happy Valentine's Day. And it's a very special day for all of your loved ones out there, so make sure to wish them a happy Valentine's Day as well. Today I have Chef Reid on again, but as like the last video, I'm starting to prepare some of the ingredients first before he makes his appearance. But we are going to be making a very romantic pasta for all of you. Just in case you needed to whip up a special Valentine's Day dinner tonight, because I know it is a weeknight and people are still busy and restaurants are still very expensive on Valentine's Day. So hopefully this can give you some inspiration if you need something last minute. What I'm going to be doing is just chopping his onion and garlic to start. So if you're wondering where I got this very beautiful cutting board, my brother-in-law actually made this for Reid and I a couple years back, and he's just really talented at woodworking, and he has his own business and he makes these beautiful pieces, not only cutting boards but other things as well. And I've had it for a while. I think sometimes I feel intimidated because it's such a beautiful piece of wood. Like I don't want to ruin it. But again, it is a cutting board and I want to utilize it as well. So I'm gonna share it with all of you today as we make this dish. So for spaghetti, I'm really just gonna cut these, I'm gonna dice the onion. So in years past, I think Valentine's Day for me was more of like a very exciting date night kind of night. But I think now that we have a child who's, you know, fairly young, it just feels more comfortable to be able to stay home and cook a nice meal together and just eat something savory, because yeah, that's what I think I would enjoy now. But let me know in the comments how you are celebrating Valentine's Day. If you're going out and eating a very expensive meal somewhere, or if you are the type to rather stay at home and just eat with your family and, you know, have a nice dinner that way too. Because it really isn't about I mean, sometimes, yeah, it's about the experience, but I think it's also about just spending time with the people that you love. And sometimes, honestly, in a restaurant, that's hard to do because it's either so loud or there's just so much going on that it's not easy. Especially I think when we have like a young child. So mince approximately 3 cloves of garlic, but like Reid's other recipes, this one is also to taste and you can use more or less to your liking. If you want to see everything that we put in our pasta for today, make sure to check out the description box where it will have the full recipe listed. Alright, so Reid has joined us and he is opening a bottle of, what is that? Coffee vodka.
These things aren't my favorite thing to do, but this makes me a little bit more, makes it a little bit more tolerable.
I mean, that's a little rude.
I don't have a drinking problem, Mom.
So tell us about the pasta that we're making today for Valentine's Day. What
That's not bad.
Can I try a sip?
Nika coffee vodka.
Does it taste like coffee?
No.
I'm more of a wine person.
Anyway.
So tell us, what are we...
So evidently I'm popular, and Carrie wants me to keep coming on the channel because up until this point she struggled to get subscribers. I don't know what you could tell her. I just attract the people. Anyway, I'm just joking, but I'm not joking.
He's half joking.
So she was like, what can you make? Because people love you.
That is true though.
First of all, I said, I know, they love me. Second of all, she said she needed something that was Valentine's Day themed. And boys and girls, Valentine's Day this year is on a weekday. So I don't know about you, but first of all, as the guy, I dislike having to call around for restaurants on Valentine's Day. because people, mostly people that are well prepared, they call months, if not a year in advance, to book their reservation, especially at a nice restaurant.
And the prices of the meals are?
It's expected. If you go out, it's expected that you're going to pay.
Like double.
So, especially with Valentine's Day being on a weekday, I thought, well, what's a simple way to show your spouse that you care, but yet, as a guy, get away with the least amount of work possible? And I came up with pasta. So it's more of a pasta bake and pasta ricotta. So if you ever had lasagna, it's similar, except we're not using lasagna noodles. We're going to use penne noodles. We're going to put in some spinach, some onions, some garlic, some sauce, and then we're going to snazz it up with a lot of cheese. So if you are lactose intolerant, like most Asians are, take your Lactaid prior to eating this. But we're going to put a lot of mozzarella, a lot of Parmesan, a lot of ricotta cheese into this. And at the end, it's going to be a really easy meal for you and your spouse. You pair it with some nice wine or vodka if you want. A nice green salad. There you go. Valentine's Day dinner for two. And it leaves you enough time to do the other stuff on Valentine's Day. If you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
Like clean up. And go to sleep early because it's a work day. So anyway, what you have to do is prep. And so a lot of the prep Carrie was doing, but it doesn't take very much. It's just chopping up a few onions, chopping up some garlic, putting the spinach and not blanching it.
It's called
blanch. But blanching it.
I think he says blanch, I say blanch.
Whatever. So we beg to disagree. So basically, once you do all those things, it's just adding it to a container like this. And then you're gonna throw it into the oven for about 20 minutes.
When does the cheese go in?
That's it. Oh, don't you worry about that. The cheese will go in.
Okay.
The cheese will go in. So the prep time is really easy. It takes about 10 minutes and takes about 20 minutes to bake. And that's it. Then you have a homemade pasta meal for two that's just like restaurant quality, but yet at a fraction of the cost.
So to blanch my spinach, all I did was boil some water, and I'm dipping the uncooked spinach in the water for a few seconds just so it gets soft, but not like a full boil. For this dish, we are using penne pasta, so make sure to boil the penne pasta for about 10 minutes so it becomes al dente. Not too soft, not too hard, but just right.
Okay, so aside from the heavy lifting of making the pasta noodles and blanching the spinach, leave a comment below which is correct. I think it's blanch.
No, you said blanch. I said blanch.
I think it's blanch.
Oh my god, now you're changing it. That's not fair.
Oh, that's the sound of the oven. The oven is ready.
So Reid put it at 350 degrees. How long are you gonna put in the oven for?
About 20 minutes, like I said earlier. This is ricotta cheese. Ricotta cheese comes in all forms. The form that we like is the creamy form. So you can see it here. It's creamy.
Does it come in all forms?
Yeah, there's cheese that's a little drier than this. There are different options at the supermarket. There's salty ricotta. There's unsalted ricotta cheese. We chose the low-fat ricotta cheese. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the ricotta mix. So we're going to do this. We're going to add, actually, before we do that, add the garlic.
Do you want me to add anything for you?
No, why don't you talk? Talk about your Valentine's Day.
Well, I have a Valentine here, you know, who's been my Valentine for the last 8 years. It's been a while. So 1 year we went to San Francisco together for Valentine's Day.
First year.
First year. That was a lot of fun. What other memorable Valentine's Days do you have of us together?
We had a lot of nice restaurants. I think we went to High's one year. I think we went to... Anyway, so what we did was we added the spinach, we added the onions, we added the garlic, we added the cheese, both mozzarella and ricotta, and we're just gonna mix it. And for the ricotta cheese that you get that's drier, I would suggest you save some of the pasta sauce and you pour it in here just to add a little bit of flavor and also soften it up. You're gonna add a little bit of the cooked pasta sauce. And this is cool because it's already salted and it's got some of that pasta flavor in there. And you don't want to add too much, just a little bit, just to make it moist. A little bit more moist and easier to mix. And Carrie's gonna add the noodles back in. And she's just gonna create like a layer of noodles on the bottom. So remember, we're gonna bake this. It doesn't really take that much effort to put this together. Yeah, spread them out. Okay. Now we chose to add spinach to this because Carrie likes vegetables. But you can add anything. You can add sausage, you can add a ham. I was thinking about ham. I was thinking about adding hamburger, but for Carrie, since Valentine's Day is about the girl, we added in some spinach. Okay.
I like spinach because it's very versatile and it just makes you feel like you're getting a little bit of greens in.
Even though we probably boiled out all the vitamins and
even though it is cooked.
When we launched it, what we're doing is spreading it evenly. Okay. The mixing will take place when somebody scoops it all out. So we don't necessarily have to mix it in with
you're layering
What I'm doing is creating a layer.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of it will get mixed in because it's layered. Let's see. This is the ricotta mix. So it's perfect because what goes with a box of noodles is usually about a pound of ricotta. A pound is about 16 ounces. These things get sold in 15-ounce containers, so it's just about a pound. So it's perfect when you add in the onions and the other cheese. Now, we are, even though we're lactose, we are a cheesy family. So what I'm gonna do is add in more mozzarella on the top.
You can never have too much cheese when you have this kind of dish.
Yeah, and the more cheese you add, the more creamier it gets and the more it pulls when you take it out. So
that is true.
Create a layer of cheese here.
Oh, we have Parmesan too. You want to add
I have Parmesan.
Okay.
Okay. And then the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add in tomato sauce. And this is where it gets simple. You don't have to add in complicated sauce. This one's just a roasted garlic sauce that we like. It's organic. We're gonna add that in. But what I chose to do to add in a little bit more kick and to add more vegetables is to add some diced tomatoes. And this is just simple. We're just gonna pour this on.
Oh, you're not gonna mix it together first?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, red for Valentine's Day.
Yes, that's exactly why I did it.
I was thinking, like, my idea was like Valentine's Day heart pizzas, but he didn't like that idea.
Too much work, guys. Okay, all the men watching this channel will agree. If you're watching there with your wives, don't say anything, but think it. Okay, simple is better. Simple gets you to the other activities on Valentine's Day, like the cleaning. So that's the diced tomatoes, and then we'll throw on the pasta sauce. Yes, Ellie.
Yeah. Hi, Ellie.
And there you go. Okay, so Carrie, if you can go in the fridge and get the Parmesan.
I can.
And one of the last things we're going to do here is I'm going to throw on some parsley.
Oh, dried parsley.
Okay, and then this is just whatever we had in the cabinet. This is Italian seasoning. So pasta is Italian. This is a mix of parsley, oregano, some thyme.
We always need more time.
And if you could put the Parmesan cheese to your delight.
I can do the honors. Okay, how does that look?
Don't be shy, just use it all.
All right.
We have just a little left. Let's just use it all. And what the Parmesan on the top is gonna do is, like, when you put it in the oven, it's not only is it salty, but it's gonna create like a little burnt layer of cheese on the top, which is kind of cool. And then that'll bake in all the flavors.
Say hi. Come. Ellie's just eating a snack. Hi. Hi. Say happy Valentine's Day. It's a little hard.
Okay, so we're gonna cover this just so that it doesn't burn. And we're gonna put it in the oven for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll see you in 20 minutes.
Bring it. one a little bit more. Maybe at my mom's house, we can brown it. Okay, what are you thinking? Tell us.
I think it's great. Can't wait to try it. We have to go, so we're gonna put it back in another oven at her mom's house, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Oh. How's the pasta?
It's good.
Yeah? What did tell us about it?
It looks like lasagna, but it tastes like regular pasta with a lot of like cheese.
Very good.
Good.
Yeah, good. You're right, it is kind of like a lasagna. Alright, go for it.
Alright, so here's our Valentine's Day pasta. You can take a look at it. It's got all the cheeses, pasta noodles, the spinach in it. It's great. It's very great. I recommend you guys make this for your spouse or a significant other. And it's an easy to do Valentine's Day meal.
I'm gonna try the Valentine's Day pasta. It's good. The ricotta keeps it together. Very good. I love it with the spinach. I think it could use meat in it, so maybe the next time we can add some meat, but it's good. Very, very good. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hope you have a great time with your loved ones, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.